Hello everybody. I'm going to show you guys how to cut the kitchen light plastic. I guess it's the plastic that goes onto your light fixture. As you know, they get old, they crack, and they need to be replaced. So I searched YouTube trying to find videos to show me how to do this. I didn't find anything that I thought would work for me. A couple of them I tried, and I even messed up a couple of these sheets by doing it, and they're not cheap. They're about $10 a piece at Home Depot. So after messing up one and a half, I thought of a different way to do it. So what you're going to do first, you're going to measure. You're going to draw your line with a Sharpie. After you draw your line, you're going to cover your line with some masking tape. Okay? You're putting the tape over the line so that when you cut it, you're not going to get too many particles kicked back up on you. Okay? So that's what the masking tape is for. So you put that right over the line you've already drawn and measured. You're going to do that for the length of your line. And after you do that, after we do that, we're going to draw right over the tape so we'll know where our line is. As you can see, my tape is not cooperating. It's tearing apart on me. Here we go. Now, like I said, my line was, I had measured and drawn my line before I started recording, okay? So, what I'm going to do now is, and if you use light enough tape, this tape is fairly light. I may not have to redraw it, but I'm going to do it anyway. And to keep my line straight, I'm using my second piece of, I really don't know what this stuff is called right here, but I'm using my second piece to redraw my line. Okay. Now my kitchen overhead lights is 18.5 inches, okay, across. The width that it comes at Home Depot is the proper width to slide up in there, okay? But you will have to cut it you're going to have to cut it widthwise, okay? So once you do that, I've drawn my line, it's fairly straight. And I'm going to get, I don't have a table saw or a work saw or a work table. So what I'm using, also due to the fact that I'm in the middle of moving, and that's why I'm replacing the light, I'm using a cardboard box as a makeshift table here. Okay, and on this makeshift table, this is where I'm going to cut. I'm using a Dremel. I'm using this Dremel here, and I have the serrated blades on here. And this was fairly cheap. I bought it, oh man, many years ago. But I just thought it may work for this, and I'm pretty sure it will. Like I said, if you've tried to cut this with scissors or any other type saw, you know this stuff is pretty brittle and it breaks very easy, and it's too expensive to replace once it breaks. It's, like I said, the sheets are about $10 a sheet. So, for you to mess up, that's an expensive mistake if you have to do it multiple times, okay? So I'm going to turn on the Dremel. I use it at the highest speed. Make sure you wear your protective goggles. And Here goes. Okay, it kicked up a little bit of dust, but with the tape on here, it cut down the dust a lot. So let's see how this cracks for me. Hopefully, I've scored it enough or cut it enough where it'll crack fairly even, or at least enough where it's going to be covered up. Okay. Now you can look at this as opposed to this, which is another sheet I was trying to cut with scissors and a jigsaw and everything else, and came out pretty jagged. Then I started to practice with the Dremel. You can see the difference in cuts right there. The Dremel has a pretty smooth cut. This is from scissors and jigsaw, and you can see it's pretty jagged. I totally messed that one up. And for you guys that are trying to do this, I hope this video helps. I made it impromptu, just as I thought of this way to cut it. So, like I said, the edges are a lot smoother than if you try to cut it with scissors or a jigsaw. So I hope this video helps you. Thanks. If you like it, please press like.